Indian diplomats expressed concern over the Trudeau government's inaction against Khalistani separatist vandalism in Canada. India strongly condemns Trudeau's stance, highlighting the misuse of freedom of expression for violence, separatism and terrorism. The Ministry of External Affairs raises issues with the Trudeau administration, urging against giving space to extremists. Trudeau denies softness, claims Canada takes decisive action. Multiple anti-India incidents involving Khalistani separatists have been reported in Canada.
Canada one specifically because I think there was reports of, that's where it started off. There is a rally on the so-called rally on the 8th. First and foremost, there are two separate elements. You would have seen posters inciting violence against Indian diplomats. I think, Manas, you were referring to that. What do we do? What is our overall sense? Look, our sense is that these posters inciting violence against our diplomats and our diplomatic premises are abroad are unacceptable, and we condemn them in the strongest terms. With respect to Canada, the matter has been strongly taken up with the Canadian authorities, both in New Delhi and in Ottawa. We have called on the Government of Canada to take all steps to ensure the safety of our diplomats and security of our diplomatic missions in Canada. It is a matter of concern that freedom of expression and speech is once again being misused by anti-India elements based in Canada and elsewhere. And we continue to press the Canadian side to ensure that our diplomats can carry out their normal functions without fear or intimidation. We have seen some comments, at least the media reports about comments by Prime Minister Trudeau. But let me make the larger point that the issue is not about freedom of expression, but its misuse for advocating violence, for propagating separatism, and for legitimizing terrorism. So that's actually what we would like to emphasize. We have also had instances or situations where these kind of threats have also taken place, be it the US, Australia and the UK, to name a few. You would have seen External Affairs Minister himself mention in the context of, I think, Prime Minister Trudeau's comments, that External Affairs Minister strongly believes that countries should not pander to vote bank politics. We have seen comments by UK Foreign Secretary. I think that comment somebody asked specifically about UK. As you are aware, we've had problems with the security of our mission in London. We have taken up this latest issue of threats against our diplomats with the UK authorities. We have noted these comments by UK Foreign Secretary, but we would naturally judge them by what happens on the ground. In the name of freedom of expression, we should not be giving space to those who advocate violence or, as I said, propagate separatism or legitimize terrorism.